Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hairi bin Maznu. Matrix number A20 A1528. Now, introduction. As we know, each other country has its own bank. In Malaysia, there are more than 39 types of bank in Malaysia. Bank in Malaysia are divided into two sectors, namely Islamic banking and conventional banking. However, Bank Islam and Bank Rakyat are very famous bank in Malaysia. Although there are many other banks in Malaysia, but these two banks are also well received by Malaysians. These banks have many achievements and contributions to the country. Not only that, these two banks follow the script Sharia. Okay, next point is background of Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad and Bank Kerjasama Malaysia Berhad. The establishment of Bank Islam in 1983 was the result of dedication inspired by the World Economic Congress in 1980, followed by a seminar on the concept of development in Islam in 1981. Initially starting with only 30 staff, Bank Islam operate at its temporary headquarters at the Jamaah complex. At the end of the first financial years, Bank Islam with 272 employees conduct its business in 4 branches operating in Kuala Lumpur, Kuala Terengganu, Kelantan and Kedah. While for Bank Rakyat was established in September 1954 under the Cooperative Ordinance 1948. In 1954, this bank was called the Agung Bank or Apex Bank. Then, in 1967, Bank Rakyat replaced the Agung Bank with the name of Bank Kerjasama Malaysia Berhad. On 6 January 1973, the official name of the bank was changed to Bank Kerjasama Malaysia Berhad, or better known as Bank Rakyat.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Atika binti Azizi. My matric number is A20A1280. Okay, now I would like to continue with the importance of Sharia governance. Okay. Islamic financial institutions follow Sharia through Sharia governance. Good Sharia administration improves Islamic banking legitimacy, and Sharia governance mistakes could hurt the Islamic finance sector's growth. Islamic finance global spread has increased demand for outsourcing, and all Islamic financial institutions must follow the Sharia legal code. Islamic financial institutions must show that their Sharia governance mechanisms are effective and appropriate for their size and business type. The bank believes that Islamic financial institutions will collaborate more to establish a strong Sharia risk culture.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nurfarahim binti Muhammad Yusof and my matric number is A20A1977. So we will continue to the differences between GSIFI, IFSP and STS approach. For the government standard for Islamic financial institution, the goal is to create a high quality system in Islamic finance based on the idea and role of Sharia compliance. The vision is to define the role of Sharia compliance in Islamic financial institution, governance, controls and practices. The mission is to incorporate Sharia principle and law that encompass all elements into the institute financial institution's strategy, procedures, people and technology. And the characteristic, we have 3 characteristics, which is control environment, risk assessment and control activities.
Hello, I am Nurul Ishira binti Azhar. Today I'm gonna talk about the differences about IFSB. The Islamic Financial Service Board, or IFSB, is a global standard setting organization that promotes and enhances the soundness and stability of the Islamic financial service industry by issuing global prudential standard and guiding principles for the industry, broadly to define incorporate banking, capital markets and also insurance sectors. This is to ensure that this law continues relevant and effective for maintaining financial stability. This new law provides a framework a more in-depth and integrated legal. Among the main features of the law contained in the Act, this new is a clear focus on the Sharia compliance and government's
Differences Sharia governance framework between Bank Islam and Bank Rakyat. First, board responsible for the bank public governance and exercising reasonable and proper care of the bank resource. For Bank Rakyat, Board is ready to comply with the highest corporate governance standards in performing their duties and responsibilities. Second is Board Charter roles and responsibility to study, approve, and monitor strategic and annual business plan, goal, and essential policies. For Bank Rakyat, Board Charter address the following key areas: new appointment, reappointment of directors, board size and composition, and others. Third is Board has committee delegate certain function the Board committee with their term of reference as part of its effort to guarantee the effective fulfillment of its obligation. For Bank Rakyat, Board must consider any Sharia community decision or advice on any Sharia problem relating to the bank's operation, business affairs, and activities.
Hi, hello. My name is Rakyat. My number is A20A1696. Today I will talk to you about the global systemically important financial institution by the Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institutions. Okay, is an Islamic international autonomous non-profit corporate body that prepare accounting, audit, government business, and also the Sharia standard for Islamic financial institution and the industry. Okay, next is also an analysis of the approach for the GSFI by the AAOIFI against Bank Islam and also the Bank. We continue. Okay, have a two bank, which is Bank Islamic Bank and also the Bank Rakyat. Firstly, I would like to tell you the Bank Islamic Bank. Okay, we know that during the COVID-19 have a trickle for the, especially in financial market. So about the landscape we are operating in is unprecedented and is challenging to predict the economic and financial opportunities with a higher degree of depression. Okay, BNM, which is Bank Negara Malaysia, has introduced various measures to access to those affected by during the COVID-19 outbreak, and also the ensures that the financial intermediations function of the financial sector remains intact. Access to financial continues to be available, and also the banking institutions remain the focus on supporting the economy during these expectational circumstances. Okay, let's remove the Bank Rakyat, second bank. Okay, Bank Rakyat also applied. Okay, we know that Bank Rakyat also applies Islamic principle in their business. Okay, and explanatory Islamic financial system by private Sharia complement financial services that are expectational, recognized, and trust with the aim of the bank being the acknowledged as a model Islamic development financial institutions. Okay, we know as a cooperative bank in 1954 when the People's Bank known as the Arco Bank, which is in 1973 we become Bank Rakyat. In 1993, Bank Rakyat is taking bold steps to change themselves into the Islamic Cooperation Bank. Okay, the development in innovative technology, both the increased expertise, strong market positions, and the powerful the brands. Okay, all the product Bank Rakyat undergoes the verifications process by the banks on the Sharia committed and here to the Islamic financial and banking guidelines influence BNM, which is Bank Negara Malaysia Berhad.
Hi, my name is Farah. So I will talking about the performance analysis by AFS2043. Okay, first of all, we'll look at the Islamic Bank. As the foremost Islamic financial institution in Malaysia, Bank Islam places high focus on creating long-term sustainable value for our stakeholder. Bank Islam ensure our effort are underscored by value within Maqasid Alum Sharia that aim to achieve social and economic well-being as well as enhancing to the welfare of the community. Next, we look at the Bank Rakyat. Okay, corporate banking sector offer an innovative range of product and services catering specifically to the needs of both large and small corporations and businesses. Okay, many of our corporate customers are cooperative. We provide financing scheme on attractive terms to micro enterprise and traders, helping them grow their business.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nabila binti Muhammad Anwar. My number matric is A20A1963. Today I want to explain about SGF performance analysis of Islamic Bank and Bank Rakyat. The Sharia governance framework, SGF is a structural process for Islamic banks to monitor, manage and implement their activities. In 2010, the first SGF was released. Some research has been conducted for the Islamic Bank to measure the level of change before and after the implementation of SGF 2010. This shows a significant difference because in general Sharia governance practice have improved significantly after the enactment of the SGF 2010. For Rakyat have faced challenges in both Sharia aspects that lead to the Sharia governance frameworks be set up in 2010. The performance of Rakyat is increasingly managed and smooth after introducing Sharia governance frameworks (SGF) because the challenge in the Sharia aspects can be largely addressed by the people after Bank Negara Malaysia introduced this SGF.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Muhammad Amal Hafid alias my number matric A20A1503. Today, I want to talk about the Sharia governance issue on Islamic Bank. First issue are misinformed about Islamic financial institutions. Some of them believing that they are only available to Muslims and Islamic banking is nothing than rebranding with no other feature. Second issue is a lack of an effective supervisory framework in Islamic banking. Some conventional banking and companies law do not exist that are suitable for the implementation of Islamic banking and financial contract. And after tax discrimination issue, Islamic banking contract are treated as property purchase and sales, and these are taxed twice. And last issue is Islamic banking have a concentrate deposit or asset base only. Islamic banking only concentrate on the most important sector and do not venture into the other sector, and because of that, Islamic banking due to a lack of expansion in the sector, and this system is not used to clinical shock in the new industries.
Next, another problem with Sharia government is the lack or ineffective oversight of the higher Sharia authority. However, regionally and nationally, the responsibilities and tasks of the higher Sharia authority vary. In Malaysia, is in charge of providing advice on issues pertaining to Islamic banking, takaful or any other sectors of Islamic finance that is under the supervision and regulation of the central bank. Additionally, the SAC has the authority to use statement, reply to question and suggestion from Islamic finance and promote innovation through the formation of progressive guidelines.
Lastly is conclusion. In conclusion, the banking system in Malaysia, which was first implemented in 1983, has gone through several stages of development and can be considered advanced either in Islamic banking or conventional banking system. The facilities provide are very attractive because they can facilitate the daily affair of Malaysians. Not only that, banking in Malaysia also offer various other services apart from saving money. That's all. Thank you.